And welcome to another English with Joseph. Well, as you can see, I'm here in Barcelona. I'm at the bottom of the famous street called La Rambla, and today I want to take a moment to describe to you different types of transport and also how to describe your surroundings. Okay, so first of all, let me just tell you exactly where I am. I'm at the bottom of La Rambla, standing outside of a church called Santa Monica, which is closed. It's actually a Ukrainian Rite Catholic church. It's Orthodox, but Roman Catholic Orthodox, I believe. I think if anyone knows about that, perhaps you can tell me, because I'm very curious. In fact, let's see if we can see any signs. Yeah, Santa Monica. No, there's nothing there to say what it is. But anyway, that's the location I'm in at the moment. Okay, so very bottom of La Rambla. Let's start describing. Well, ahead of me I can see what I think is an office block. An office block. That's a block of apartments which are used as offices. An office block. There's a car which is kind of like a jeep passing there, the white one turning the corner. And those kind of cars in English are called four-wheeled drives. Now, if you know anything about cars, you might know why they're called that. I don't. I thought all cars had four wheels, but it's something to do with the fact that the thing that makes them move, or the controls, are in both sets of wheels, not only in one set of wheels. That might make sense to you, certainly not to me. Something to do with the way the power runs through the wheels. All right. That other grey car there we can call a van, I think. And then we have another little taxi, which has got more space than usual. So you can call that a little taxi bus or a minibus. Okay. Anything which holds a higher number of people, you can call a small bus or a minibus. Or a taxi bus. Larger jeeps are called four-wheel drives. Okay, so we have the office block there. You can see another car turning the corner. Here we have a delivery van. Okay, so a van, of course, is something which is designed for storage and to transport things from one place to the other. Then behind that you have the bus, or as some people in some parts of the world like to call it, a coach. We also have other small vans there. In fact, a lot of vans coming down the street there. Another taxi there, and the large ones, which aren't vans exactly, they're much larger. You know, the ones where they have like a lot of cargo. We call them lorries. Lorries. Okay, and you can see a man passing there on a small motorcycle. Small motorcycles are called scooters. Large motorcycles are called motorcycles. And I hope that gives you a kind of idea of transport. For example, this slightly larger motorcycle turning the corner there would probably be a motorcycle rather than a scooter, because it's quite big. Okay, on top of this van is a set of ladders. Ladders. Isn't it strange in English how sometimes one thing we call plural, ladders, or some people call it a ladder. A ladder would be more correct, but more often we say, do you have the ladders? It's like shoes. Although with shoes, there's always two of them. Ladders, there's only one. Where's the ladders? I think the reason why we use the plural is because it extends into two parts, the ladders. But it would be equally correct to use singular, the ladder. There's a van there passing, and this man here coming out of the van, he would be a delivery man. The man who delivers, a delivery man. Strangely, with the word delivery, we also use that when people are having babies. We talk about doctors who can deliver babies, midwives who can deliver babies. A midwife is the woman who's trained to deliver a baby. That means to pull the baby out when it's coming. Okay, a woman just went past there on a bike or a bicycle, or you could even just call it a cycle. Okay, and here behind me we have a larger van. Not technically a lorry, but if that was longer at the back it would be. And again we have a taxi there. And you can see an ambulance in the distance for emergencies. Two motorbikes about to pass by. Yeah, they're quite large. Maybe the little one in the back is a scooter perhaps. Okay, and ahead of me there we have the bus stop, and there we have another bus. It's just heading up there, or you can call it a coach. In English, coaches are usually the ones which go long distances, but there's a lot of confusion. Some people just use coach, some people use bus. Remember, in standard English, there's always a lot of variations, okay? Like the ladder and ladders, for example. Do you have the ladders? Do you have the ladder? Okay, there's two men pulling things towards a van there. I don't quite know how to describe that. Okay, they're pushing large trolleys with boxes. Oh, and there's a coach. There's a coach. And by the way, this is the Santa Monica Church. Oh, there's a sign. Yeah, confused? You will be. It says Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church. Let's go up to it. Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church. Oh, it doesn't look very nice, does it? With these barriers. Well, having said that, I have actually been inside it, and it is very, very beautiful. So don't be fooled by the outside of it. Okay, yeah, so vans, buses, lorries. Okay, here's an example of a large van, not quite a lorry. This is very much a pedestrianised part, so you're not going to find a lorry here, I think. Okay, well that's all. Just a very quick introduction to descriptions. Ahead of me we have the bus stop. La Rambla in Spanish is the name of this street. We do actually have those in England as well. But they are streets which allow you to walk in the middle. So if you see, I'm in the middle of La Rambla, okay, and there's traffic to my left and to my right, okay, so that's the definition of a Rambla. It's a place where you have traffic on either side of you, okay. You may have heard the English expression to ramble. It's where it comes from. I do actually think we used to have a noun which was very similar to Rambla, but I don't think we have now. I'm not sure what the correct English word is for a road with traffic on both sides. I'm sure there is one. But certainly the verb to ramble comes from La Rambla. Okay, I think I should move before I get my phone stolen, because let's face it, this is a very unsafe area. So that's all I want to say, and a very good day to you. Goodbye.